Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. So today I have huge news. The news is that our locals are opening up, meaning that starting from June we will have Digimon locals, and that is gonna be the first locals. So we have to talk about how to keep the community. And that applies to any of the card games, not only Digimon TCG. So first of all, if you would like to start a card game club, locals and so on, you need at least to have 4 players. And that is not a lot. Actually, that is a small player. It can be you, your friend, your sister, and you already have 3 people. So that is quite easy to do so. And of course you have to order some product from your local shop if it's possible, and then you have to order official support. Again, it's quite easy to order the official support. If you don't know how and you wish to know how, comment below and I will explain you in private or something, or just help you out, because official supports are... So let's imagine that you have 4 people and you do have a place where to play. It is a good beginning. So the second thing is supply. Sadly, but you have to ensure people that they are able to buy products. At the moment, it is one of the biggest issues with Digimon TCG. Just order booster boxes if you need. You also can order by yourself and use those booster boxes for your locals only. You can also ask the shop owner, so he would put back some boxes for tournaments only, just to ensure the supply of booster packs are available somehow. Of course, the supply should be at fair prices. You want to grow your community, right? So it should be healthy from the very first days. The booster boxes, the trial decks should be available at decent prices for new players. And of course, prevent scamming at your locals. One of the biggest issues that we had in the past with Yu-Gi-Oh players, we had a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, but the thing is that our players somehow just dropped the game, and one of the issues was that older players that's supposed to be senpais for their kohais, instead they would scam players, and after some time they just stopped showing up at the locals. So please don't scam your own local players. So the thing is that you have to create your local economy. Yes, we all know that you can order from the Cardmarket, order from TCGplayers, but that takes time, and you have to make those players to come to your locals and play in the tournament, and not wait for the cards to arrive for 1, for 2 months, for weeks, and they will just be sitting at home while waiting for the cards. That is bad. You have to supply your locals with the cards to encourage people to make trades, because it is a trading card game, to sell cards at a decent price for your own local people, just to keep the card economy booming in the very same place where the tournaments are happening. People then will be more encouraged and motivated to buy seal production, to trade, to buy from themselves, and not just buy seal production, go home and keep every card that they got in-house. That is also bad. You have to share with others, especially right now when we don't have a lot of supply. Other thing is the club organizers. It is super important that the card game would have a club organizer that would always go to every tournament and don't skip any tournaments. Club organizer is also responsible for the prizes, for a good tournament, good atmosphere, to keep the tournament atmosphere at official level so it wouldn't be too casual, because casual is also bad. Not all people want to play casual, as also not everybody wants to play competitive. Okay, so you have to keep the atmosphere at good level. Okay, what was I talking about? Yes, organizers. Also, organizers have to motivate other players to attend the locals. Yes, it is. I personally, that is the most hated part of this kind of job thing, is that I often need to write people on Discord in private messages. Hey, would you like to come to locals next week? Hey, don't forget, we have locals next week. That is issue that small locals have. You have to get at least 4 people, right? It is small locals. You have to guarantee the number of people so other people would also come. And other people who comes wouldn't be afraid that they would actually come to the tournament and there are nobody else in there. So that is also the job of the organizer, that organizers often lazy to do. Of course, you also have to create a Discord channel for your local players for that game, because you have to somehow have a way to reach your players. Do a new player tournament. Yes, just do a separate tournament for new players only. Somehow they have to fight each other to feel strong. Again, we had this issue in the past with Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, the new player show up in the tournament and he just gets beat up very, very sadly, in pathetically way, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just that hard game to play. And the same things are happening to other games as well. Maybe as not bad as Yu-Gi-Oh!, but it is happening. So sometimes you have to do a Dragon Duels or something for weaker players, for new players, so they could battle each other and actually have fun. Also, I like to build decks for free. Those decks are not expensive or anything, but it helps a lot. You build some decks for free, leave it at your shop, and ask for shop that they would give out those decks for free for people that might be interested in the game. We did that in Standard, Cardfight Standard, and it paid off a lot. We also went to Comiket and other Now Japan events and so on, and we also built a lot of those kind of decks that we give for free at those events. Like, other people comes to our table, they play with us, and then we just give those decks for free. Sometimes even 2 decks, so they could play a game in their home with their sister or brother. Promotional events. So in this case, Bandai helps a lot. Bandai gives us a lot of promotional items to give out for the players, and that is a good thing, and that is what you should do. Promote the game by giving people free stuff. And we will be having other locals as well, Cardfight Vanguard, Keyforge and others. So I will give promotional stuff for free for other players that are not even playing Digimon TCG, just to promote the game. Maybe they will like it, maybe they will come back to me and ask, hey, I actually would like to play the game. if possible, sell singles at the shop, because people will be able to buy singles and play the game. The other important thing for the shops is actually to explain people that playing couple of different games is a good thing and not a bad thing. Like Magic the Gathering likes to often tell to other players, hey, you have to play Magic the Gathering and you cannot play other games. That is bad thing. It is normal for people to play a lot of games, and that is exactly what I saw when I was in Japan. People were playing a lot of different games. They would play Cardfight Vanguard, and when they get a burnout, they would play Pokemon. And when they get burned out in Pokemon, they again would play Yu-Gi-Oh! And they keep going just in rounds. And that is a good thing, because we have our local players, and once they go home, we are sure that they will come back to play something. Also, the information flow is important. The Mario has his YouTube channel, I have my YouTube channel. The thing is that we have to inform our players about new production, about new releases, new cards, and so on, because not all players actually read the information in the internet. You often have to tell them about new things happening, so they would be able to keep with the local level and would not fall out from the community. Don't be afraid to give out advices in the tournaments for a new player, because often when we have a tournament, people tend to sit silent and they hope that their opponent will make a mistake. But if you see that you're actually playing against new player, it is normal that you would help him out, that you would actually explain everything that is happening right now. Actually, we should do that all the time, just to explain people what is happening, but we just have to be nice players, you know? Does it do anything right now? No, it does not do anything right now. Hey, hits! I activate my skill! That is not a nice thing to do. Best advertisement for the game is from lips to lips. Give a player a good experience and let him know that we are waiting for his friends as well. He will teach his friends, and next time he will bring those friends. That is the best advertisement for the local. Teach players how to sell cards. Teach them how to use Cardmarket and other things. It is trading card game, so often you will go to big minus. So you have to teach players how to not go to the big minus. The card game is expensive. They will run out of money at some point. You have to teach them how to make the money come back to you so they could buy a new deck again. Also, please don't let people use proxies in the tournament. It is big no-no for the proxies, because people will start taking advantage of that at some point, and they will also start playing out of money. If we can use proxies, it is as well as you can play out of money, and that is bad thing to do. It doesn't supply locals with the cards. You will stop the card economy flowing in the club, and that is just bad. And new players will come to the club and they will not even understand what is happening because the opponent is using proxies. That is bad. Use proxies with your friends at home instead. Overall, please be nice to the new players, don't scam them, try to explain things to them, and also you don't explain them things just once. You have to keep in touch with them even when they visit the club first time. You just need to write them on the Discord channel. You have to add them to the Discord channel first of all. Then you write them, ask them if they need any help them to build a deck. You have to also help them to sell singles, and finally, if it's possible, somehow try to help him to get to know the other players. I know that is also very tiring to do so with every new players that come into play, but if you don't want to help out the players because it takes a lot of time, please help him find friends, and those friends will be able to help him out. I believe this video was quite long. If you guys have any ideas what else can we do to make people play Digimon TCG, etc., comment below. I wish I know your ideas, and see you in the next video. Montai!